Lagos is the smallest state in Nigeria in terms of landmass. Yes, it is one of the most populated and cosmopolitan. One unique thing about this beautiful city is that it has continued to unfold as a nucleus, an engine room of commerce, trade and industry in Nigeria. Welcome to Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.
Ẹni tí ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé bó o bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni òde kò yìn ẹkù kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ọ̀pọ̀ ò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan.
In Lagos, more than 1,000 residents have benefited from the Micro-Enterprise Support Initiative for Vulnerable Women and Indigent Residents, a ceremony held by the Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. The scheme will help to create wealth for residents of the state and provide employment for the unemployed youth, whilst contributing to the growth of the state's economy.
We're giving out 1,500 of the equipment. We're going to empower 1,500 women and men that are deserving of them. The ministry, the commissioner is going to follow up, with them to make sure they're actually making use of those equipment. And where they have challenges, I'm sure the ministry will come to their aid.
In the past few months, I'm sure you are all aware of the governor's promise to adopt the 2 out-of-school children that he found on the streets. We are empowering their parents, their mothers today. One of them sells akara. We're giving her a pepper grinding machine which she can use during the day, even after the sales of beans balls in the morning. And we're also giving her a sum of 100,000 naira.
In less than 48 hours, the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency has responded to multiple distress calls throughout Lagos, from reports on flooding and flood damage in affected areas to a tanker truck incident in the synagogue area of Ikotu. While advising Lagosians to avoid non-essential travel in areas that are most affected by flood, the agency is appealing to community leaders to carry out some remedial clearing of blocked drainage to allow for free flow of water. To this end, the agency is engaging security operatives and emergency responders at this one-day workshop in Lagos.
Anything that's life-threatening issues, you must address it holistically. And this meeting is called on us to fine-tune our modus of operandi. 1, believe me, I say it loud and clear, intelligence gathering, early warning is the key in emergency management, is the gateway.
He further emphasized that if any of the responders, including residents, have information and it is not shared, such information can be considered useless.
Appealing to the good people of Lagos State that inasmuch that we are doing our bits, inasmuch that we are focused, inasmuch that we abide with the rules and regulations put in place by Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola SANWO-OLU, we are ready on our own part. The citizens should do their own part.
With rising case of insecurity, stakeholders are advising residents in Lagos to be vigilant, conduct census in their neighborhoods, and raise alarm to help security agencies apprehend criminals or persons disrupting the peace of the state.
The situation in the country today, there are issues of kidnapping, issues of bandits, issues of miscreants, traffic robbers, and all of that. We should be aware of any vehicle we are entering, and we should tell our people, our family, wherever we are going, we should let them know. And we should let them know when we get there. We should also tell them when we are coming back.
The agency wants residents to report incidents within their area to government agencies using the emergency numbers in Lagos State.
For SANWO-OLU at the deputy
It's the third pillar of Babajide Sanwo-Olu's themes agenda at play: education and technology. This is another milestone intervention in the ongoing transformation of the education sector in Lagos State. The governor says integrating technology into teaching and learning is what the new Wetland Junior Grammar School represents. It is the future of public schools in Lagos State.
This first in class, first in the country, first in the state, the modular interactive classroom block at the great Wetland Junior International School, Agege. Yet another milestone intervention in our ongoing transformation of the educational sector in Lagos State. About 7 months ago, at the commissioning of the ultra-modern 18-classroom block, with state-of-the-art sporting facility at the Elemoro Comprehensive Junior School in Ibejuleki. On that occasion, we did promise to replicate that structure across all the districts in the state, but we also did promise that we're going to make it bigger, better, and bolder. Here we're keeping that promise, which is why we're here today to hand over the Wetland Junior Grammar School. Our goal as a government is to build schools of the future, public schools that are driven by cutting-edge technology and that can compete favorably with the best public and private schools anywhere in the world. This containerized modular building that is being commissioned here today is made up of 9 regular classrooms, 3 laboratories, and 4 staff rooms. All of these spaces are powered by a solar panel. So like they said, this whole structure is completely off-grid. We don't want any NEPA failure or any power failure. It's completely off-grid. And it is being installed with enabling teaching and learning technology under the most conducive environment. All the classrooms, I'm told, are equipped with interactive touch screen, and all the students have been given an electronic tablet to aid their learning, both in school and also virtual learning. This is the future of public school in Lagos. This is the future of public school in Nigeria. We believe this should be the future of public school in Africa. This is a welcome milestone towards ensuring that no child is left behind in Lagos State.
In years to come, people will pass by, point at it, and remember who built it. Governor Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, thank you very much. And what better place to build it than Wetland itself? Wetland, I will not talk too much about the school, but it's a school that we are very proud of in Lagos State. It's a performing school. It is the only day model college that we have in the state. and the students have justified the entrance exam by doing very well. This is the school where we've had the best 2 WAEC results for 2 years consecutively. So I wish to acknowledge Mr. Governor's sustained passion and enormous investment to the education sector in Lagos State. I wish to acknowledge Mr. Deputy Governor. There are times I have seen him at work. He has many files, but my own is, there are not many if mine are not there.
Built with containers, the Special Committee on Rehabilitation of Public Schools, headed by Hakeem Smith, was initiated to comprehensively address the extensive dilapidation of physical infrastructure in public schools.
We are talking about the Green Initiative for us to see that truly we can use some items that we thought that are no longer useful. And the containers are quite durable and strong. They could actually last 50 years. We have EPS expanded the polystyrene materials that are already embedded on the containers, and you now finish with plasterboard, so are quite conducive.
We didn't have all this equipment before. We believe that we can use this to have a better learning experience.
The committee's focus includes the construction of new classroom blocks where there are shortfalls, rehabilitation of old, dilapidated and abandoned ones, construction of new schools in communities where none existed, and provision of students, teachers and principals, furniture and other relevant initiatives.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, so better day for Lagos, reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos. Talk about mainland, talk about security, talk about island, talk about good road, talk about SANWO-OLU, talk about good life. SANWO-OLU lele, tẹ̀síwájú lele, ọmọ àti lele, SANWO-OLU lele, mo kíra fún SANWO-OLU àti deputy wa.
Also, 13 teachers and administrators of public schools in the state emerged winners of Outstanding Teachers of the Year award by the state government. The teachers went home with brand new cars.
This initiative is in line with our commitment to use education as an instrument to change our world and to influence the teaching profession. Hence, through education, which represents the third pillar of our administration's team's agenda, we have developed a template towards rewarding selflessness, dedication, and diligence amongst our teachers in the state. It's a very good way to motivate and to encourage excellence in our teachers. Our quest for quality and effective education delivery to our much cherished students. Awards of this nature are not only symbolic to reward worthwhile services, but they are also a genuine way to promote merit and to encourage the spirit of healthy competition amongst our teachers in Lagos State. The teaching profession is such a unique one because it involves the strong effort of promoting the complex personal development of our work, our children and our youth, in preparing them for the future as responsible citizens and career in their future workplaces. It brings a synergy expected as a needed catalyst in social economic growth. This is a sacred responsibility, and our teachers cannot afford to fail in the discharge of this key duty. You know, one of the challenges of governance is that the public trust diminishes every time a public person, a politician, makes a promise. And so when we made that promise in 1999, a lot of people never believed us. But we couldn't do anything in the year 2000 because of the global pandemic. And so when the opportunity came in the year 2021, and we did it in this same location, people felt that, it was a fluke. They just want to use this one to merriment us. It will be the only one that we will do. But we're happy that we kept true to our word. And here in 2022, even as Mrs. Koiki said, that all of the doubting Thomases never believed that it's coming to happen. 2022 is even bigger and better. Last year, we're Saloon This year they are SUVs. Don't you deserve a round of applause?
I feel happy. I feel rewarded. Because as young as I might be looking, I have worked for the education sector of Lagos State and of Nigeria. I have been representing the education sector very well, and I will still do more.
Anything I'm doing, I always bring out excellence there. Probably because I'm born a Lagosian, because you know Lagos State is center of excellence. So anything I do, I want to bring excellence out of there. So that name is really Romigon. It's really affecting me. I feel very happy, very, very, very happy. Very, very, and this is a motivation for me. In fact, I'm going to put in 1,001% performance more to make sure that I'm going to make sure that by God's grace, education in Lagos State is top notch.
This is a proof that no efforts will go unnoticed. We appreciate him for this, and I'm sure this is going to boost the morale of more teachers.
This is a token of the governor's appreciation for our work well done.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, oh, better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, SANWO-OLU, for SANWO-OLU, you want to speak Lagos, SANWO-OLU, for SANWO-OLU, you want to better Lagos, SANWO-OLU, for SANWO-OLU, you want to speak Lagos, SANWO-OLU.
The joy of 13 teachers awarded with brand new utility vehicles by Governor Babajide Sanwo-OLU for their outstanding contributions to learning in the state's public schools knew no bounds when they returned to their education district. For the recipients, they are glad that the reward of teachers is no longer in heaven, but in Lagos, as they express gratitude to Mr. Governor for the recognition and support for education.
I'm so excited that finally this is coming to pass, that finally the effort of teacher is being recognized in this huge way, because if you look at the reward that Mr. Governor, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, gave us today, for us, it's a big one for us, and we don't expect something huge like this, and it shows that the space of teacher in Lagos State is not taken for granted. And for me, I'm so excited, and I'm happy that I'm part of this movement.
I'm beyond excited, overwhelmed. I'm so thrilled about this award. I mean, it's mind-blowing. It's very, very, I just feel so happy. I'm really thrilled about it, and I thank God that this is happening to me at a time like this. So I want to thank the Lagos State government, particularly the governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-OLU, for deeming me fit for this special recognition.
I thank the governor for making the teaching profession in Lagos State a great delight. You know, I thank the governor for promise fulfilled. It's really a promise fulfilled, and for making this job more interesting. Our job has become highly competitive, interesting, and rewarding. And we can see the reward from this beautiful SUV car that the Lagos State government gave us after the competition.
I'm thankful to God Almighty, and I'm thankful to the governor, SANWO-OLU, and of course our Secretary General Permanent Secretary. If not for our support and the fact that she's always pushing for collaboration, we won't be here right now. So I'm super grateful, and I'm grateful because I'm a product of Lagos State. You know, I schooled in Lagos State, in the public school in Lagos State, and now I'm winning as a teacher. I think it's a big deal, not just for me, but for the students under me.
I'm very delighted. I've been in this profession as a teacher going to 3 decades. I've been laboring. I don't know that it is 2022. My divine reward will be revealed. I really appreciate my students. I appreciate my principal. I appreciate Education District 1 for the support and backing. That those people that are saying that we are following another person's children, what have you gotten from it? They can see this testimony and they are amazed. I feel very happy. I like to be a teacher, and this is a new beginning. I'll be more committed to the plight of the children, perceived children in public school called children of Mr. Nobody. I will continue to try to raise them from nowhere to somebody. As Lagos State government has made me somebody when people are perceiving me for over 2 decades as nobody.
I feel so happy about it. I'm so grateful to God, to the governor, to my CGPS, to my principals, the past and the present principals, to all my directors, to everybody in general. I'm grateful.
This is the result of hard work, sincerely, and I'm happy that in Lagos State there is reward for hard work. I want to thank Lagos State government under the able leadership of our governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola SANWO-OLU. For your information, this is the 26 cars the governor had donated. Last year 13, this year another 13. I mean, it has never happened before in Nigeria. It can only be in Lagos State through the grace of God. So I want to thank our governor and the deputy governor too for deeming it fit to show interest in teachers of Lagos State. I am so happy. I want to thank the Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo. She's a great force in education. She carries everyone along. We have the best results so far, from about 39% or so to 81%. We are moving in Lagos State. The governor is doing a lot. Renovation of schools, supply of furniture, building of new schools, Elemoro, and of course, the state-of-the-art school at Vetland Junior International School. I mean, this is great. It can only happen in Lagos. I want to thank the governor greatly. If you love our governor, go and get your PVC. Governor Babajide Olushola, he deserves to go one more time. And I know through the grace of God, through our efforts together, when we have our PVC, we will roll the right person in. And the right person, of course, is Babajide Olushola SANWO-OLU.
Achievements of the masses measures the hallmark of leadership, and this is the most potent litmus test of effectiveness in governance. And that's a package on this episode of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.